Yeah, Ricki Lake talking about good hair. And no, it's not on their hair, it's on our hair. And she's got Tamar Braxton on, and her. Now, first of all, why are we going through all this trouble? I mean, granted, I guess Oprah ain't on TV no more. Who are we going to talk to about it? But why is this on a national stage with a host that doesn't know the first thing? I mean, the first thing Tamar came out and said was about how, when she goes to bed at night and she doesn't want to look like Leroy with the braids going back. Now, of course, everybody in the audience that was black was like, started laughing, and Ricki was like, Leroy, what is that, an inside joke? That's my point. You can't even talk about this subject with her because she don't know the first. Why? I mean, is it because more women are going natural and now it's becoming a topic of national conversation, which is fine, but that's our conversation. Why do we need to explain our hair to them? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know a lot of you have noticed, like I have. I mean, I have yet to see a commercial with a black female in the last 2 years that didn't have natural hair. And even like the kids, you know, like on one sense, I guess it's good because it's showcasing who we are. But in another sense, it makes me wonder: are they using it like it's a fad? It's like just the flavor of the day? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really sure if it's a good thing or not. But this show is really now let me see something. Now she's talking about finally getting rid of the weaves and the braids and letting her hair grow back out. But let's face it, Nicole Ari Parker is probably like a 3A. And she's talking about when I get my hair wet, I'll have a glorious fro. That's like a, I don't know if that constitutes a flow when you got curls this big. I mean, I guess as long as it's out, but I have a feeling as her hair grows out, it's not fro status because her curl pattern just wouldn't allow that. There's no way it would just fall. Okay, so now the next segment they're gonna be talking about relaxers and how if it damages your scalp and all this stuff. And the last part of that clip, I guess the chemist or whoever this lady is that's gonna explain relaxer said, oh, when you irritate the skin and the skin becomes burned or irritated because of relaxer, that allows bacteria and infection to come in. And they had this close-up shot on this black lady in the audience, and she's like, oh, girl, don't act like you didn't know that. Like that's brand new information to you. I just, did they pay? I mean, I'm starting to think they even paid the audience because why are you sitting there like this is new to you? Man, you've been getting perm since before you could say perm. Yeah. And India is what, the highest populated density, poverty stricken areas on the planet, and all the money that's being made off of their hair that they have. I mean, that in itself, it bothers me, and I'll leave it at that. There's something really inherently and morally wrong about that, and the fact that it's not even benefiting the people who are providing it. I have a problem with that, especially when they're charging hundreds of thousands of dollars for it, for you to have it, when they're basically getting it for free by sweeping it up off the floor. I don't know. But I guess I just have an issue with why is this on Ricky Lake? I mean, again, granted, what other form of talk show is there? But does there even need to be? We know what's up, but I feel like these shows are explaining it to them. Why? I mean, they started this segment going into a black hair salon and having black women talking about putting their weave on layaway, and oh, who knew? This one lady said, "Oh, we don't need food and lights all the time." I mean, I feel like that's that same like blackface shuck and jive. Look how ignorant we are to, you know, put away our basic necessities. I mean, look. I already know. We'll do anything for our hair. That's not the point, or what I'm saying. I'm just saying the way it's being put out there in the universe and on air and on national TV. Um, and then they came back and Ricki was like, "Oh, I like how she said she put her hair on layaway." I just think some things, just like women's health issues being dictated by a bunch of men in Congress, you know, for me it falls under those same lines. Like, how are you? Why are you even in the conversation? I mean, is it just me? Like, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be irritated, but I guess I am. I feel like every time as a society that black people start to come to terms with some aspect of who we are that we've been hiding in the past, or assimilating, changing to assimilate, or, like it has to become national news. Like, oh, like what's going on with you guys? I, it's just I don't know. Is it just me? It bothers the heck out of me. When I first saw it coming on, I said, "Did that say good hair?" What do you think?